When I set out to make my video game, all I thought was, man, I'm just gonna generate huge open worlds and simulate an ecosystem with races and monsters and factions and create a sandbox where things happen organically and it's all just gonna work. And so far, it has. And it might be because I'm the f***ing man, or because I haven't really done a lot of that stuff yet. See, working on your dream game alone is like the programming equivalent of jerking off. I just do whatever feels good and I don't have to please anybody. At least that's how it was at first. But at some point I started posting videos of myself on the internet to get attention from strangers. And that's all well and good, but I started to realize you've got to get a director involved if you want to keep getting people off. So I need a roadmap. And excuse me if the analogy is falling off here, but you got to get a roadmap if you want to keep busting big videos out. So the end goal is to get a nice simulation going. Maybe some bandits, maybe some hobbits being enslaved, maybe cannibals kidnapping people and cooking them. But to do that, I need proper world generation, since this crap I have now is throwaway code. And writing the simulation in a way that it also doesn't need to be thrown away requires at least the foundations of that to exist. And the proper world generation needs chunk loading, and it needs to do some kind of background simulating so parts of the world the player doesn't occupy can have things happen without them there. After that, we need something to simulate, a race that isn't people maybe, or at least some equipment to tell factions apart, so that needs a ton of art and animations. And if you're going to load chunks in and out, you'll need a way to save them too, obviously, right? You can't load something that's not saved, right? Right? So we need a way to write saving and loading, and all this stuff you're not going to find and know how to, because it's got to be fast also. And what I mean by that is, if you're unaware, there's a lot of bums writing code, especially for Unity. A lot of bad tutorials out there. Don't trust resources you find on YouTube about Unity. So you can see how this non-trivial stuff starts to pile up. It gets in the way of our big natural dreams. And this is why soy-consuming people or Brian might tell you that you can't make your dream game. Because everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but ain't nobody want to lift these heavy-ass weights. I'll do it though. But that stuff takes a long time, and the internet demands content. So this week I had a little fun adding throwing weapons, which are weapons made to be thrown. And since I spent all that time to make a complex limb removal system, I thought I might as well throw bombs. So check this out. Damn if that isn't satisfying. This is going to be difficult to balance, but never mind that right now, we're having fun. Let's try it with a bunch of dudes. This is awesome. I decided explosive damage was unique in that if it killed somebody, it could sever the torso. So you get slabs of that thrown around, like here. And if someone's already dead, explosive damage can just gib their whole body. Oh my god, come on, dude. I could watch this all day. I talk about how convincing simulations have to make sense, so I wanted to test one more thing. An explosion should send a sword on the ground flying, and since we made items flying do damage when they're in the air based on how fast they're moving, you should be able to have shrapnel fly off if an explosion happens near a bunch of items. Bomb blows up, sword soars, guy gets f***ed up by the shrapnel, f***ing sick. What was I supposed to be working on?